Here we are. What's happening, folks? Look at this. Look at this dude. Oh, yeah, Rosie. Yeah, look at this
Bowser.
dude. This is Bowser. Look, Bowser. That's you on TV, buddy. That's you on TV, boy. Yeah, let me take my glasses off so I can read.
Watch out,
Reggie, Jeffrey.
He's about to fall off the bed.
Easy, boy. This dog is so cool. Jeffrey Harris, what's up? Cadillac Chris. Daniel Chambers, what's going on? Look at that. Look at that dude, man. Oh, Bowser. It's okay, buddy. He's got spots on his skin, but his hair's white. Oh, boy. Yeah. Just relax, okay? Here. Yeah, I know. I know. He's a rescue. Okay. Jesse Ray, what's happening? Roger Griggs, how you doing? Oh, yeah. OG kill a dog. Hey. Don't be licking on yourself, buddy. What's up, Billabong Matt? Oh, Trini, what's going on? What's happening, Donette? How you doing? We got a new doggy here. Yeah. We're living a good life. Yeah. Life is good.
Is my friend on?
Yeah, Donette's on.
Hi, Donette.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, you say hi to everybody.
Hi, buddy. He's very skinny. Hey, what's up, Debbie? Christian Retro, how you doing, bro? Yeah, we got a rescue boy. His name's Bowser.
His name Bowser?
What's going on, Big Gabe? Gabe said hi, Adrian.
Hi.
Donette said he's beautiful. Hi, Adrian.
Hi, Donette. He's a real sweetie. Yes, you are. He's a good boy. He's a good boy.
Oh, winter's coming. Hell, it's here. It's in the 30s.
I know it's cold here.
We don't mind. I got a little sunburn, huh? Yeah, you're in good hands, Bowser. That's right. What's up, Tank Dog? Boyle Heights, what's going on? Yeah, look at him. What's up, buddy? He's only been here with us a few hours. Rosie gave him a sniff around. Then she chummed up with him. Huh, Chewy? You like Bowser, boy? You like Bowser? Huh? Come here. Come on. We still got this stud. We still got this stud. There you go. Want to go up there, Bowser? There you go. That's Chewy. Anyways, we got a good dog. And he's got a good home. Hey, it's okay. Okay, buddy. Yeah. Yeah. You can see he's really skinny. Oh boy. Relax. Relax, buddy. I think it's going to be hard for him to head in bed. Want to check in? What's up, JP? Yeah. What's up, buddy? You want to cruise around? Yeah. So Bowser, come on. Good boy. Man, his demeanor is so mellow. Oh boy. Yeah. He's only been here since she got out of work, you know. He's not scared of men. He's been sitting on my lap for the last hour on the couch, huh, buddy? Going down. I think he likes me. And he did a hard time before. Yeah, he did. He's very skinny. His waist is only like that, and you can see his ribs. Oh boy! Somebody surrendered him to the. Yeah, we got a new governor, and I'm not happy about it. But all right, boy, go see mom. You see, Mom. Oh, okay. No, we're not. I'm not happy about it, but what are you gonna do? That's you know, anything with American Pit Terriers and usually be the most laid back, loving pooches. I have 2 American ex bullies. They say this guy's Dalmatian and Boxer, and American Bulldog. I don't really know. What's up in the Philippines? My dog. That's right, Daniel. Hey, boy. Hey, hang out with Chewy. Yeah. Yeah, great hound dog. He's a good dog. He's got very good demeanor. And I think he's going to be one of them dogs that latches onto you. You know. Thank you, Daniel. We got nothing but love and respect for you and yours as well, Daniel. Thank you so much. I don't think so. No comment. What's up, Big Man? What's up, Chrysler Technician? How you doing? That's right. That's right. Well, we loved you guys too. We love all our subs, our members, our Patreon folks, and just the guy that watches occasionally, man. We got nothing but love for the support we get from all of you. That means a lot to us. I hope you liked the last video. I did, had music in it from Johnny Cash. So, any money that comes from that's going to go to him, but that's fine. We don't mind. What's up, Mr. Orange? Tony loves the pup. Yeah, he's a good dog. Let's see. Love from Eastern Canada. Snow here. That's right. Joshua, how you doing, bro? John Hall, what's up, brother? All right, let's hear it. Yeah, good old Johnny Cash, man. He was good. The guy's in prison. He was good. He was a good dude. What's up, Taco? Oh, wow. 3 degrees. Merle Haggard was in San Quentin for 3 years. What's up, Jake? How you doing? From Illinois. How you doing, man? Things are crazy out there in Illinois. Hello. Heyo, what's up, Salty Rider? Okay, prison guard walks in the cell block. I get emotional sometimes when I catch his channel. Man, you guys are awesome. Really. You guys are great. I don't know the difference between Celsius. We're staying out here, bro. We live out here in Arizona now. So here we are. We have a house and 3.5 acres. Yeah, Merle Haggard was in San Quentin, I guess, when Johnny Cash rolled through. Saw Johnny Cash, it changed his life. Look what happened to Merle Haggard. He became one of the best,
Do you know what? Can I say something really quick?
Yeah.
If you guys haven't had a chance to see Mitch's last video, honestly, I just told Mitch the other day that I think it's one of the best ones he's ever done. It was really good. It was a really good one, babe.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Nothing like falling asleep with this. Soothing sounds and gunshots in the street. Left doing the state upright. That's right.
Chewy, you feel be jealous?
Love and respects. Right back to you, my friend. Never seen it before. Ain't working here no more. That's crazy. Let's see. Thank you, Rich. Merle Haggard was the best, man. Let's see. I did one today. I don't know how well it came out, but thank you, bro. In the city of Maricopa, never gotten out there, but hope to. You know, Arizona's nice. It really is nice. It's in the 30s now. You know, we got winter and no, it's the one I talk about Johnny Cash. David Allan Coe did some time, yes. Johnny Cash really, I think he was in a county jail. No, we're not gonna make it out there for Thanksgiving, Donette.
We'll be there at Christmas.
We're gonna make it for Christmas. You heard her say it. No, I couldn't bring the shed that I built, but there's a bigger shed here that's gonna be actually a wood shop. So once I might have a job coming in a few weeks, start working, and that dog's pretty good size. Hey Bowser, yeah, he's about, you know, he comes a little below my waist, but he's skinny. You know, he needs to be fattened up. It's only -2. Yeah, we just got that dog today, and so the dog, the dog is a rescue. Somebody surrendered that dog to the shelter, and she went out there a couple days ago, and that dog picked her, and so now we have him. What's up, Dennis? How you doing? Family for Loyalty. What's up? Yeah, so she brought him home today, and he seems to be doing all right. He's very skinny. I'm going to say that. We put some food out, and he just gobbled it up like nobody's business. So, yeah, it's going to be a project getting some meat on his bones, but he's a good dog, and the other dogs seem to get along with him well. So, at least, I guess, yeah. Good night, Taco. Have a great night. So, if she ever put you in a nursing home? No, she wouldn't do that. Hell, there's 37 thumbs up, bro. Thank you, family, for loyalty. So, have you seen the protests going on in Brazil? I wish I had deer meat to feed my dogs. Chewy, what's up? What's up, buddy? Yeah, he's blessed because we love animals, man. So the protests in Brazil, they had a lefty guy that was in prison. Yeah, they do. What's up, Boomerang Time? They had a guy that was in prison. What's up, Rosie? Rosie likes him too. She sniffed his butt, and that was it. So they had a guy that was in prison for taking a $1.8 billion bribe, I think. And corn tortillas. That's right. And they some justice of the peace gave him a pardon. He got out of prison. Now he's the president of Brazil. And they have a guy down there who's very similar to Trump. He wants citizens to have guns because, you know, there's a lot of crime down there. And so he's like, citizens should be allowed to have guns. And, you know, he's just jobs, everything positive, you know.
Hey,
huh?
we had our first aggressive move by him.
What happened?
Rosie tried to take his food.
Oh, yeah. Well,
She stuck her foot in the bowl and he went, he didn't bite her. He just went,
did you bark at her?
oh, yeah. And she went,
Well, she can't mess with his food.
that's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Oh, 2.8 billion. Okay, I thought it was 1.8 billion. Proven hack. Yep. There you go. So anyway, they have protests going as far as the eye can see. Millions of people are protesting. What's up, Big Mick? Nazareth Singers. That's the guy that went on to sing for AC/DC, right? That new dog is 2 years old. Come on, Chewy. Come on, boy. Come on. There you go. You're still number one, dude. Yeah, that new dog's 2 years old, bro. All right. We'll give him all a bath tonight. Huh, boy. You're still my number one movie star. Yeah. And so the people are demanding that the military do something about it. Oh, wow. DC Irish. All right. Check for parasites in the pup. Yeah. Massachusetts. Kevy Kev, what's up, bro? Yeah, so it just goes to show you, man, that elections, they're not like they were 10 or 20 years ago. You know? Back then, it seemed like the people got elected who got voted for. Now it's just like, now I'm not saying any one election is worse than the other, but from your the guys from my warship, yeah, so imagine if that happened here. You know, they want to go to central bank digital currency. They want to do away with Bitcoin, and they want to have the central bank digital currency, right? Send Marshall. Okay, got it. We're getting text on here. When you won't let them give you spoiled milk in a joint, people are getting sick of the elites. Yeah, there you go, man. Let's see. Oh wow, you watch Flacco? Well, I don't watch Flacco, so let's see.
No, Bowser.
Yeah.
You gotta call Bowser.
Bowser,
What's he doing?
come here. Come here, boy. Come on, Bowser.
Rosie,
come on,
Rosie,
Bowser.
Rosie.
Come on,
Rosie.
Rosie, get out. Bowser, come here. She's gonna try to feed the little dogs, all right? Okay. Fucking dog here, boy. Yeah. My last name is Smiley. What's up, Tim Hennessy? What's going on? And they parked off Halifax. Awesome. Let's see. Elites rigging the system is nothing new. It's been going on for decades. I know John Kennedy did it. He had supposedly had the mafia stuffing ballot boxes with people voted that have been dead for years and all that kind of shit. But now they just have a machine that just changes your vote to what they want it to be. And so the people in Brazil aren't having it. Come on, get it. Come on. Good boy. Look at that dog. Look at that boy. Look how skinny he is. You know, we're going to fatten this boy up. Come on. Sit down. Sit down. Good boy. Yeah, it's okay, dude. It's okay. Relax. Here, cover up. Cover up. Huh? You can't be biting them little dogs, okay? They're not snacks. That's right, Dennis. That's right, Dennis. So, oh yeah, okay. So, my last name, he's 2 years old. Oh, Poacher, what's up? So my mom married a guy I thought was my dad. Turns out it's not. If you've ever watched that thing, NYT, what's going on? What's going on? Got food for him?
Yeah.
And let's see.
You don't like it? You actually don't want it?
One of them guys does. So anyway, my mom divorced that guy, married a guy, my stepdad, and had him adopt me. So when he adopted me, I was like 4 or 5. I took on his last name, Smiley. So my real last name would be Funkner, had I known my real dad. Once I'd done an ancestry DNA test, I found out that the guy I thought was my dad is not my dad. My real dad was, his name is Tom Funkner. They call him the Funk Daddy because he raced sprint cars in Sacramento. So, now it's supposed to be a shot caller. So that's the history, basically. Let's see. We're doing good, Nick. Hey, come here. Come here. You can't be jumping on the little dogs, all right? What's up from Eastern Canada? Eastern Canada, man, it's cold over there. Is that Nova Scotia or something? Oh, that's right. What's up, buddy? You can't put on all that weight in one day, okay? I know you're a hungry dog. He just so badass. Yeah, we'll fatten you up, boy. It looks like somebody cut his ears. Like to box his ears. Daniel, what's up? The exact same thing I went through. I'm gonna mess him because my new dad too. Yeah, my stepdad was a piece of shit. So, wow, awesome. That's right, Oak Poacher. Cold in San Diego. How could it be cold there? Hey, it looks like he's been through a little scrap. He's got some bite marks on the top of his ear, and his ears are shredded like they did a botched job boxing his ears. So I don't know.
He didn't want it. Wow.
He didn't eat it?
No.
What was it?
Their dog food and some pumpkin.
Oh. Oh yeah, my eye's better. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, so that's the story by my name. Oh yeah, he's very happy, bro. 80 mile an hour winds in San Diego today. Wow. That means we're gonna have winds over here. Because that last windstorm and rainstorm we got came through California this way, so too snowing. Well, we get snow here. We had snow the other day here, so look, if they can protest like that, millions of people in Brazil, why can't we do it here? In the next presidential election, if people don't like the results and they think it's been rigged. I mean, if this moron we got as a president now runs again and he gets reelected, I mean, I see videos on Instagram, Facebook, all over, black people, Mexican people, Asian people. They're not happy with Biden. People are not happy with Biden or the Democrat Party. So if they get reelected and people don't dig it, they need to follow Brazil's suit. And, the military is here to protect our country from all enemies, foreign and domestic, right? So what's going on, Pittsburgh? So, people aren't happy next election cycle. Take your cue from Brazil. Those people are down there doing it, man. American people are suffering because of this guy, not just hurting, they're suffering. I'm hoping I get a job soon. Wow. Oh, that dude that ran over all them people? Fuck that dude. I think DeSantis will win. I can win. If they have a fair election, I think DeSantis can win. You know? People that work in this country need relief. Just like he says, working people. So, it's pretty obvious whose team the Democrats are on. You got a guy in there saying we want this central bank digital currency and do away with cash. Like my friend was telling me the other day, it's not going to happen overnight. Thank you, DeWolf. Thank you, sir. Get protests and more difficult. Trump up charges like, yep. Couldn't agree with you more. I wouldn't mind. Well, I see the governor of Texas is going to patrol the border. He used the United States and Texas Constitution Invasion Act. So, in other words, the country and the state of Texas is being invaded across the border. People coming across the border illegally, and so many that he declared it an invasion, and he invoked the Invasion Act of the United States Constitution. 2,000 miles for school. Wow. So we'll see how that works out. Sunshine Patriot. He sent another busload of, Governor Abbott, the Texas governor, has invoked the Invasion Act, the United States Constitution, and the Texas Constitution to protect the border of Texas. So, I just don't get the whole, why do you want to be a globalist? Why do you want to be a socialist? Why do you want to have nothing and like it? I would not disagree with you. I think DeSantis would be an excellent president. Well, Chewy agrees. All I know is something's got to give, man, because we got people in power in Washington on both sides of the aisle who are down for globalism. They like the global economy, the global government. They dig it. They like it. They want to be connected to the whole world. They want to let the whole world come in and tell the United States what to do. They want international bankers to control our finances, which they already do to a large extent, but they just want it to be like, boom, in your face, So my concern would not be, yep. My concern is the digital currency. How long is it going to take? This guy, Klaus Schwab, says by 2030, you'll have nothing and like it. Invited by Southern? Invited or invaded? Yeah, they're being invaded on the southern border, So they want to go to the central bank. The Federal Reserve wants to have its own digital currency, and they're going to make you believe it's American digital money. And they want to do away with Bitcoin because they can't control the Bitcoin thing. So I don't like it, because then they can see everything you buy, every dollar you make. I ain't digging it. I'm just wondering how long it's going to take. They want to do away with cash. You know what I mean? So for all you guys that think that Republicans hate guys with criminal records, look at that. He got his voting rights back. Bad in Canada, Justin Trudeau. He's all for himself. Justin Trudeau is a communist. globalist, one world government guy. He's down for international bankers. They own him. He's a commie, and he's terrible. The Federal Reserve is not owned by the government, but that's what they would like you to believe. Tom Brady did away with $650 million. What does that mean? I don't understand what that means. But FTX. Oh yeah, FTX. Look at that. Let's see. Yeah, I can have a gun like that. If you're in prison, Cali, but your wife's Mexican, will it cause problems with the other whites? It might. Well, fuck them if they don't like it. What's up down in Modesto? Do I have cash? TL. What's that mean? Like Cash App? We do have a Cash App. Yeah, we have Cash App. It's $ Hard Intentions. Yeah, you can vote in California, but your choices are slim. Now, I have seen white dudes in prison with Asian wives, and I've seen white dudes in prison with Mexican wives. And years ago, I seen there were a couple guys that had black wives, and it's a whole zone. So, and you would say, yeah, DeWolf, it's $ Hard Intentions. So I remember Tracy. There was a white dude. He was married to a black woman. Joshua McLean, Eastern Canada. Come walk on my property. Wow. Maybe when it warms up. I don't think I can get into Canada because I'm an ex-convict, passport shit. But yeah, so this guy lived with what the hell was his name? The Onion Field, Greg Powell. He lived with Greg Powell, the Onion Field killer. I hardly ever seen the guy unless he went on a visit. I'd see him at chow, see him at visits. Nobody fucked with him. I mean, he didn't try to associate with us. He did his own thing. And then when I was in Donovan, 93, 94, there was a guy, I think he went home around 94. He had a wife that was a black woman. And he did maintenance in the chow hall in the yard. He would go to work, do his work, go back to his cell, hang out in the building one. Going on, bro? Everything's always good, bro. Always. Yeah, Gregory Powell. That was the guy selling. Yeah, I had that dude fix my fan. I said, hey, your maintenance guy, my fan broke. It was summertime. I got pissed off and kicked it across the cell and broke it. And I took it over to the chow hall. I go, hey, man, you're a maintenance guy. Yeah, I got tools. Yeah. And he fixed my fan for me, I didn't give a fuck who he was in love with or who he married. You know what I mean? It didn't matter to me. Made it easier for me to approach him. Everybody else kind of had him on the shine. But now I don't know how it worked. S&Y yards, you could probably, no problem. Yeah. White Crips and White Bloods can go to the yard now on Mainline. It's a hands-off policy. That's right, John Doe. So I don't see why a white dude that had a wife from another race, what's the difference between that and a guy being a white Crip or a white blood? You know what I mean? Well, if you got one, you want to shoot this way, bro. Blue fin, I don't like the cold. Ever anyone? There's guys in there that you're not really afraid of, but you she's making some pies for work. Um, there are guys in prison that are straight psychopaths. There's guys in prison like Mr. Dances with Wolves that thinks he's running shit. And have no doubt, dudes like that will stab you, try to kill you. But because he's such a manipulator, that particular dude would try to have someone else do it. He would try to smut you with his make believe intellect. And oh, wow. Thank you so much, the Wolf. Man, thank you. That means a lot, bro. Thank you very much. You got no idea. Yeah, and so you don't want to be around them, and like you'd be standing around talking to 3 or 4 guys in a circle, drinking coffee on the yard. Hey, this guy's killed somebody in prison. This dude's kind of a loose cannon, and he takes things personally. You got to recognize that. Like, you don't want to say the wrong thing to this dude, take it the wrong way, because he's not going to say, "Hey, what do you mean by that?" He's just going to internalize it, go back to his cell and stew on it, and make a piece and come out and stab you. It's a bad one. Wow. Willie G, what's up? Well, let me draw my dog pic for my wife for Christmas. The Wolf, get at me at Mitch Smiley 790 on Instagram, or email me at mitch@heartintentions.com. I might be able to do that for Christmas. I'm not sure if I have time, because I have some paintings I'm working on. But I will get at me at email, mitch@heartintentions.com, or Mitch Smiley 790 on Instagram. I also got my Facebook going back up. It's Mitch Smiley, but it's one with a motorcycle picture. I got a few accounts, so. I've been doing it myself. That 1% of American society are supposed to control all the money flowing. Yeah, they pretty much do, bro. And so speaking of money, I've been got my feelers out, and I might have a job coming, but it's going to be. I believe you might be right. I'll be working 3 days a week from 2:30 to 10:30 at night, and then 2 days a week from 10:30 at night to 6:30 in the morning. Up in Kingman, so I don't like the hours, but it's a job. And in January, the pay will go up to $17 an hour. Woohoo! Don't seem like a lot, but right now we need it, because some things that we're waiting on. Good night, Davey. I will have to wait till like fucking January or February to kick in, so I got to do my part, huh, Chewy? Got to do my part, boy. Yeah, good boy. Got to do my part to pay the bills, man. So I think Biden's just putting on. And so, speaking of paying the bills, I saw a thing where the guy that owns Amazon, Jeff Bezos or Bezos, whoever his name is, he recommends putting off all large purchases, cars, TVs, all that kind of shit. He said the economy is going to get worse, and the best thing to do is have money in the bank. So, I'm looking to get a job up in Kingman. It's a swing shift and night shift, both, and it's all good. Oh, wow. $16 an hour ain't shit in California. Time to level up. Yeah, I got to put in my share, Well, Yeah. Yeah. Where you at, Salty Rider? Yeah, so I don't even need to tell you, Mike Thompson's so full of shit. He did a live question and answer thing with Sean Atwood, and the comments come in like this, and they were like every other comment was deleted. Every other question, they were deleting them. Yeah, he's a freaking idiot. Orange County, oh yeah, rent down there's insane, bro. Wow. Nobody wants to work here either, but minimum wage in Arizona, I think, is $12.80. So the economy's not as bad as California. Gas is anywhere from $3.30 to $6. It depends on where you get it. On the main highway down here by where we go out to the highway, it's almost $6 a gallon. But when you go into Bullhead City at Sam's Club, it's $3.37 a gallon. So they hit tourists pretty hard on the highways, which is I like to gas up in Kingman whenever I can. But yeah, minimum wage here is you saw the nose. I haven't seen nose since, and he was in animal control, so that would have been 82, 83. And I just seen him on escort, Now got to do the math on this, okay? This dude, he got to Tracy like 75, I think, 77, around there, 78. He went to Folsom, was locked up in a shoe. Let's see. Thank you, bro. So he wasn't a gang member till like 77, 78. And then he PC'd up and dropped out in 83. So that's like 5 years. He was active gang member, supposedly. He keeps saying, as a leader. This guy's on Sean Atwood saying that he was involved with prostitution, drug sales. Yeah. He's shuffling with dogs. Number one, white dudes in prison are not down with pimping and pandering and prostitution. If you go to jail for that, especially now, you're probably going to get stabbed. Now, if you were in there as a white dude, he watched too many blood in, blood out movies, man. I don't know Spanky. His enters on YouTube every now and then with, I don't know him. Dago Josh, what's up, brother? There was no pimping, prostituting, homosexual prostitution in prison. And the only person, if a guy was like turning out youngsters or pimping punks in prison, that didn't happen, dude. So who's he pimping? The only pimping I ever knew of was in San Quentin, and Doug the Thug had a couple of ladies that were nurses in Neuromental Hospital in San Quentin, and for $50, you could go over there and what's going on, La Puffy Julian? Hi. Thank you. So you could go to the hospital, $50. They put you in a room. Nurse would come in. You could have sex with her, and then and that was that. And that was Doug the Thug doing that. That was not him. That's all right, Kenneth. How you doing? Almost got fooled by a guy who was part of a certain club. I heard his conversation with the police on a series of videos on YouTube. He left that out of his History Channel special. Oh, wow. A series of videos on YouTube. Wow. We have in our community page, we got the raffle link to the yard dog back there. We're raffling off the yard dog behind me. And just so you know, the link is in our Doug the Thug was a G. That's right. That's the only pimping I knew of in prison, prostitution. And it was not Dances with Wolves or any of his friends. It was the guy, I mentioned doing that. And so he's full of shit on that. Great brother, heard about job. Good luck, my friend. Thank you. Yeah, so that was going to be, let me grab that real quick. And my knee's fucked up. So this, I posted as an NFT. And it got no traction. It's the yard dog. Number one. There we go. That's the yard dog. I was going to sell it as an NFT. Got no traction. So we're gonna just raffle it off. So thank you, JT. Whatever guy put in the pocket, even if it is charged with stalking. That's why dudes don't tolerate that behavior. Right. You don't, cool. That's badass. Man, to a certain club was able to walk the yard. Tough dude. Guys in the club, any motorcycle club can walk any yard in California prisons. The raffle is now, Zach, and the link is in our community page for the yard dog. How about there and you? Yeah, they tax the shit out of America too, bro. They want their money. What's going on, Ron? How you doing, bro? Good to have you on board. Thank you so much, Joe. And Puffy. You can check out some more of my art at Mitch Smiley 790 on Instagram. I like to see your stuff. And then I suppose, even the folks, what's up, Mr. Wilson View? I dig art, and this is just an idea I had, but now I'm just going to keep doing yard dogs. I have another one that's, I was hoping the NFT thing would take off, and then, by the way, whoever buys this gets the NFT as well. So I got another yard dog I'm doing. He's a little different. I'm going to just keep doing them, and we'll raffle them off, and then people could, maybe can make prints and sell them or trade them off with other guys that have them, and, that'd be pretty badass. I don't have a front tire for my bike yet, no.
75. Is it?
I can't afford a front tire, so not yet. So what kind of art do you do? Let's see. What kind of art do you do? I'm interested in that. I didn't get a front tire yet because it's 300 and something bucks, and I got to ride to Vegas. Yeah, 330 bucks, something like that. It's a 16-inch, 130. I think I forgot the profile, but it's a B. It's a tube tire, so it's a little pricey. But I start working, I'm going to definitely have to get one before I start working because I'm going to have to ride to Kingman and back every day. And my minivan is rattling like crazy, and I believe it's the power steering pump that's going to go out. My friend, Boomerang Time, said, big deal. Then you just don't have power steering. You sketch. All right, cool. Well, you got sketches are cool. Sketches sell. Let's see, what was his name? Ray Banuelos was an art teacher. Awesome. And he was an art teacher there in Lancaster, and he taught me a lot about art, and he also taught me how to teach art. And prison sucks. All prisons suck, bro. But he told me a story about this lady as a young woman. She would pose for artists, and they would sketch her. And she would pose for all different artists, And rinse out here between. Wow. That's cheap, bro. That's cheap rent. And so these artists would give her sketches that they did of her. And, she would collect them over the years. Yes, I've done portraits. I'm trying to find something myself. I haven't got it yet, but I do portraits. And that one back there is a portrait of Black Bear at the Lakota. And he's a Lakota chief. Oh, awesome. We had some snow here the other day. And so this woman would pose for artists all throughout her whole life. So as an older woman, in her old age, she would still pose. And she had all these sketches that all these artists had given her and some of them became very famous artists over the years, right? So she had a treasure trove of art from famous artists. Sketches are cool. That's what you go from a sketch to a painting normally. But art is, look, I did, let's see. I taught art class in prison in a level 4 yard. And I had, I got to get back to routine. That's right. It's a daily thing, So I would have guys from every race in there, 10, 15 guys doing artwork, teaching them, helping them, encouraging each other, and we never had a problem. Art opened so many doors in prison for me, it blows my mind. From people wanting to buy art, people just fascinated by the art program I was involved with. Really. Yeah. Thank you so much. Well, thank you. So you do stuff on your YouTube channel? Art is very subjective, but then I am mediocre at it. Something's burning. I don't do video games, so something's beeping out there. Folk artists that do mod painting, all those good shit talks about. Wow. No, the raffle's going to go on until the day after Thanksgiving. Zach, so it's down there on the community page somewhere. There's a link to the, hey, babe, can you put the link up for the raffle? Maybe she can post it here so folks can see it. Yeah, if you do live sketches on YouTube or anything, I'd like to check that out. That's right, Mr. Orange. So, like, I had guys come in art class that became pretty good artists. I had guys come in art class just for something to do. I had guys come in art class that I didn't like. I used to keep, can you post a link to the raffle on the comments?
Look,
please?
man, I'm trying to make pumpkin pie
I
right
can
now.
smell something burning.
You do know, everybody's heard that. You must want to get hit.
Come on, Bowser. Protect me from that crazy lady. Yeah, people are asking about the raffle, so thank you. Good boy. Good boy. Yeah. Hey, skinny boy. Hey, come on. We're going to fatten you up, Bowser. Yeah. I'm going to fatten this boy up. I'll have to check your channel out because I'm down for art. But, like I had guys, come here. Come on. I had guys that would get on the list to come to class. And that's right. Yeah, she's making pumpkin pie for a potluck at work tomorrow. White powder, Holmes. And, but I would keep a list. And I always had 20, 30, 40 guys on the list. And whenever room came open or another class of 10 guys would, if you're on the list, you came to work. You came to class, right? Do my phone. Never mind. So, and so, if a guy came up on the list to come to class, and I didn't like him, they still came to class, you know, because that's doing the right thing. Just because I don't like the guy, I think he's a turd. What's up, What's up, Big Zach? Let's see. Brody Pumpernickel. Let's see. Yeah, pumpkin pie's all right. I like it. My favorite pie is strawberry rhubarb pie, made right. Huh, Brody? Huh, buddy? Bowser. Oh, wow, Manic Hispanic. What's up, bro? Wes Watson is a piece of shit. Wes Watson's full of shit. Come on. Come on, boy. Good boy. You know, Wes Watson's arms, they look like they're that big, but really they're only that long. So they're probably only about that big, but they look that big because they're only that long. His arms are probably like 18 inches long or something because he's so like 5'2", little short guy. Let's see. And Hispanic. Yeah, Wes Watson's a lame. And he's a piece of shit. He rips people off for their money. And there you go. What's up, Bob? You know, he's a bullshitter. You got to pay $2,000 a year to be on his program. You got to pay like Brody piece. Mr. Pumpernickel is a minimum wage succulent. Wow. Jailbreak Raw. Jailbreak Raw. Prison Break Raw, you mean? I don't really, yeah. And there is the link to the raffle there, folks, for the Yard Dog. That's Yard Dog number 1, Wes Shitson. I call him Wes Squatson, you know, because he squats on the, probably squats on the, you know, the rest of that, right? Over your chest, Watson. Yeah. From Fallbrook in North County, Watson from Oceanside. He went to the joint over a ripoff. He's a nobody here. There you go, folks. Thank you, Bong Donkey. And thank you, Ranger. Wow. Wow, bro. That just blows my mind. Thank you so much, Ranger. For real. And I am definitely waiting to hear back from your brother. And I'll maintain contact with him, bro, just out of just cause. I mean, he's where I was, you know, and that's thank you for that, man, so much. It's going good, Everett. That's right. Oh, wow. Thank you so much. Everett, what's up, brother?
It's also on our community page too, babe.
Okay, yeah, I told him that. Thank you so much, bro. I should get it. I'll go check the mailbox tomorrow. We got our mailbox out on the street, which is about 5 blocks away. But I will go check tomorrow. Thank you so much. Very much. Man, that's a blessing. And, you know, it comes to writing guys in the joint. I do it. I have a couple friends in there I still write. And That's right. And, it's my pleasure because I was where they were with no hope and now I have a life. I'm out here with my wife. We have our own home. And it just,
You got 3 dogs?
yeah, we got 3 dogs now. What's up, Chewy? Come here. Good boy. Yeah, good boy, sir. You in a shower tonight. I'm blessed. So, the least I can do is, I used to get mail. I'm gonna tell you a story. There was a guy named Gary. He used to put on the motorcycle club. Used to come into San Quentin and do bike shows. Easy Rider covered one of them in '76 around there, and so Gary used to organize them, and he used to have Frisco choppers in San Francisco, and so I wrote him a letter. I said, hey, blah, 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 prison, life sentence, this and that and the other. He sent me some posters, Janis Joplin, Big Brother and the Holding Company, with the bike club on it and all that, 2 of them. He sent me a Easy Rider and a Jammer's Handbook. He signed it, wrote me a little letter, and it blew my mind. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Ronnie. That's right. And, it blew me away. And it gave me, that was the beginning of my sentence. It gave me a lot of hope, and it made me feel good. And it energized me for a while, and I kept in magazines for quite a long time. I sent the posters out to Homegirl. So I don't mind doing that for somebody. If I can do that for somebody, I'll send them a couple pictures, whatever. It's, let the wind in Damas. Yeah, nothing but open road ahead. But what I'm saying is, like, I can write somebody in prison, tell them what's going on out here. On Ranger, I have a friend, Chris, that got out of prison. He was with me. He used to come in the art room there at Lancaster, the Arts and Corrections, started painting, doing art. And he was a youngster. He had life without the possibility of parole, right? And so he had life without the possibility of parole because he was a juvenile when he got it. They couldn't give him life without the possibility of parole. Now he's on the streets, and he has a life. He's living good. And he told me today that anyone 25 and under, they're thinking about extending that because you're considered still part of the juvenile offender thing. They're going to say that if you're under 25 years old, you're still not fully culpable for your actions. And they're going to take away the give a love from Eastern Canada, going to rest. That's right, brother. Have a good night, bro. Giving some Florida pintas. Yeah. Yeah, so I don't know how old your brother was when he got his crime, but if he was under the age of 25, he has some love coming, possibly. They're talking about it. Because I asked Chris today, what about so-and-so, a friend of ours? And he said if they pass this rule, he's going to be able to get his case down. He's got 2 life withouts down to 2 regular life sentences, and he can get out. And he's a good dude. So that's the guy we're talking about. So if your brother was under the age of 25, he may get some love coming soon from the state of California. California has no problem locking you up forever, but they also have no problem letting some guys out. So, yeah, if he was under 25 years old, they're thinking about, I'll write him and let him know, I'll try to find out the bill. They haven't done it yet, but Chris is telling me they're working on it, So if you were 25 and under, It's like the juvenile offender law, which helped me get out, was SB 260. Hopefully he can get, if he was under 25 years old when he got his term, he can get some love, you know? I mean, that's basically what I told him too, you know, as long as you're breathing, man, there's a chance, you know? I'm living proof of that. And, you know, like I was talking to my friend that lives close by me that was in prison with me, you know, I'm living proof, man. You're not missing anything, Dennis. You like that picture I sent? That's right. Look at that. 650 years down. Did he get out, Whack? As long as you're breathing, there's hope. What's up, Flame and Waffle Fries? That's right. Positive vibes, bro. That's a proven fact, man. If you, Triple G. If you stay positive, you stay on the positive, that's in your breathing, things change. Oh, wow, that's cool. I mean, I never thought I'd get out. I was pretty set on spending the rest of my life in prison and how I was going to do it. But things changed. I started believing I had a shot at it. I started believing like positivity, man. And I have not been to Phoenix yet. Thank you, Dennis. I haven't been to Phoenix yet. Yeah, positivity will starve negativity. That's a fact. So, you know, that's why I don't mind, you know, dropping a kite to somebody in prison, send them a photograph, you know, I don't mind. It's good shit, especially if it has a positive results, you know. Even if somebody just, if it lifts them up a little bit to get through the next day when they're sitting in the cage, you know, that's cool. You know, there's some decent people in there, you know. Appearance on next Monday. I'm 20 years in Florida. He needs a passport. Phoenix is a dump like Tucson. Oh, yeah, I've seen it. Ten things a guy. Let me take a screenshot of that because I'm going to. Let's see. Excuse me, folks. I'm going to take a screenshot of that. That's a suggestion. I did a video today about weak people. We'll see how that comes out. You know. De Fuentes facts. See, if you look at Dances with Wolves and you look at, you know, Wes Squatson and some of these other cats, you know, and you look at some guys in prison that they don't stand on their own 2 feet. You got to ask yourself why. You know, I know a guy that got beat the fuck up in county jail by the blacks. He was white and he was probably had it coming. I don't know. He had a big mouth, used the N-word a lot. And so when he went to prison, you know, he joined the prison gang. And my feeling, and he didn't really know about prison. He never been to prison, never been to youth authority, never really been much time in jail. So I think out of fear, he felt safe by joining up with other guys. He felt safe that way, and he spent his entire life in prison. Still in prison, and so I think a lot of guys out of weakness, their insecure state of mind, they feel like they need to join something for their own safety. When in reality, if you're a strong person, a strong will, strong mind, you can analyze the situation and say, hey, I can get through this. Other guys are getting through this. Why can't I get through it? Yeah, it's a rough time. And guys that were in prison before me, they have even rougher than me. There you go live. Bong Donkey. What's up? Jurassic Narc. I like that. Well, motorcycle clubs are different now. I'm talking prison gang shit. The best guys I ever met in prison were guys that stood on their own. I loved it. You meet some guy. I went to prison. I met guys that were there 5-10 years prior to me. So they went through some, what I thought was a lot harder times than shit I went through. And then guys that came after me, they thought this shit I went through was super hard. But I met guys I worked with, guys that I went to the yard with, guys that I walked laps with. It's a big man. Yeah, that wasp, that's all healed up. My eyes pretty good now. The guys I liked the most were guys that they walked on their own 2 feet. And so they taught me that, they taught me things. They taught me how to live in there. And some of these guys were in bike clubs. Some of these guys were bikers that weren't in clubs. Some of these guys were just regular dope fiend gangsters. Some of these guys were just regular dudes. And so good people that make bad or poor choices can leave the penitentiaries. That's a fact, Zach. What's up, Big Will? So I did a video about it. I don't know how well it's going to come off, but I was talking to Whack the other day about, I might get this job working a night shift, and we're talking, and I told him about, I was in prison. I used to draw. I heard of it, but I haven't heard it. The joint when wives did not have it easy. That person rose. Thank you, Bong Donkey. And we didn't have it easy. It was rough. Bro, what do you think they took the weight? They took the weight from prison because they didn't like us being big and strong and healthy. And the same reason they took the family visits, the packages, the TVs and radios, because they hate us. Simple as that. Yeah, like I was talking Whack about, I used to stay up all night in prison when I was in the hole. When I was in the hole, you could order art supplies through Hobby in the shoe. It was no big deal. You had Pendletons, Levi's in the cell. You had pretty much everything that had on the main line in your cell in the shoe. So it was like, you know what I mean? So I would stay up all night and draw, and I would get, when I ran out of coffee, your sink had hose bibs for faucets. They just put hot water in the cells before I got there. So I'd run the hot water all night with a big Tupperware container full of steak coffee to keep it hot, and I'd draw all night drinking steak coffee. And it was a trip. It was a trip. He goes, man, you guys are OG motherfuckers, But it was cool, I mean, it's a memory that it's not a bad one, And look at me now. I'm painting, drawing, and doing things, So life's good. Life's really good. My new persona, Cowboy Jim. What about Mr. Pumpernickel? I do need a cowboy hat because, as you can see, my face is red, and it's been cold here. So, uh, uh, that's right. 8 hangers, baby. I got little mini 8s, 10-inch bars. You know, I drew strength from the fact that guys that been there before me, they had. Thank you're welcome, David. Thank you for being here. I drew strength from myself, from the inspiration from guys around me. Brody Pumpernickel. That's right. I got 10-inch bars, mini apes. I love them. Big Will. So, I mean, I've seen guys, like I told you, man, I knew guys that were in the baseball incident at Tracy, baseball batting guys from prison gang that were killing white dudes on a regular basis. And they survived that. And there they were, trying to explain to me, my young dumbass, how to live. I knew guys that were in Soledad in 1971 when white dudes did not have it easy. And, you know, there they were, living, you know, and having it their way. And they taught me how to live in there. And so that's where I got my inspiration from, you know, guys like that, you know. Man, I got to do that, whack. I got to do it now. So, yeah, so you can draw inspiration from other people, but you got to draw strength out of yourself. And you know, a lot of dudes in prison, people look up to him. They go, "Oh, that dude's a shit. He's a killer. He's a bad motherfucker. Woo woo. He's hooked up with this or that." Really, that dude's a weak motherfucker. Because you know his solution to things is to kill or have someone else kill a person he has a problem with. And you know, I want to show you how bad motherfucker I am by stabbing a hole in your back and killing you. Well, to me, that's not strong. That's not that's kind of weak shit. Because if I have a problem with somebody, I like to approach them and tell them, "Hey, what's up with this?" And then uh, if we don't find a solution, then whatever. Then we'll go from there. But 9 times out of 10, and they're comfortable. I got them on that victory there. Oh wow, wow! One of your bros get it? Yeah, that was the big guy's bike. Love and respect. What's up, big Oos? Yeah, you know, like you gotta if you got a weakness, you know, or if you're unsure about certain things, you can draw inspiration from other people. And you know, I was lucky because I seen dudes that could very well easily have joined any prison clique they wanted to and been successful at it, but they were smart enough and strong enough to stand on their own 2 feet and be successful, take no shit, and have it their way. And they're the ones that inspired me. And you know, let's face it, you're 18 years old, 17, you go to prison, you got no fucking clue. I've been a youth authority and heard all the stories from San Quentin. We used to get letters in Preston from San Quentin and Tracy. But you know, once you get there, it's a whole different deal. You know, you're a kid, so it's not really fear; it's just the unknown. That's right. Good night, Daniel. You have a good night, brother. I like them boys. Yeah, that's a badass picture, bro. For him, we're gonna run. All right, good night, Mr. Popeye. That's how I got these gangs started. They get together for their own kind. Yep, and then it became something else. Rob Boggs, how you doing, bro? Doing good. Leonard Peltier. I have heard Leonard Peltier. He's from Pine Ridge Reservation. Hey, Lex, how you doing? Happy Wednesday. Yeah, Leonard Peltier is from Pine Ridge Indian Reservation. I believe he's Lakota Sioux, and he's a political prisoner. A lot of the guys involved with the incident with Leonard Peltier were released. Never went to prison, so you know, it is what it is. I mean, the government has him as a political prisoner, basically. And if let's see, first thing I remember. Yeah, that was Big Dog's bike, Big OB. Yeah. Oh wow. Yeah, Leonard Peltier, man, that's a piece of history that America probably would like to whitewash, and that's probably why they keep him in prison. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's a touchy subject, really. It's kind of like Randy Weaver, same kind of shit. And about it, you know, the FBI going onto an Indian reservation, the Sioux reservation, that's their sovereign territory, right? So they have the right to defend themselves. And, you know, it is what it is. The crazy horse. Yeah, I mean, if the Native American reservation is sovereign area, then they have the right to defend themselves. And a lot of them dudes that were involved with that Pine Ridge incident, they didn't get prosecuted. I think they just picked a couple guys. I forgot all the details behind it, why they chose him, but they got him in prison for quite a long time, man. I wish they'd let him out. I know his family would probably like to have him out before he passes away, you know? But it just goes to show you, man, the federal government can do whatever they want. And we need to change that. You know, like I said at the beginning of the show, you look at Brazil, what they're doing down there, they're not having it. They don't like the fact that their votes are discounted. Some lefty socialist turd is elected over the one that got most of the votes, probably. So, yeah, I've seen a lot of guys dying there, man. My friend Cairo died from stomach cancer. That was one of the worst ones I've seen. And my friend Bob Beeler. Now, Bob Beeler was a hitman. He goes, Smiley. He was a Korean War veteran. He goes, I'm a hitman, a pimp, and a gambler. And he was in prison for 5 murders. He was on death row, and he came off death row, and they ruled it unconstitutional. And good night, Joe. And so Bob Beeler, getting back to Mr. Mike Thompson said he was involved with prostitution. I'm assuming he was prostituting boys in prison. That's what he's talking about. So Bob Beeler told me, you know, if you pimp pimp a hooker, you're going to have sex with that hooker. He was telling me why he didn't pimp a certain race of women, you know, because I had these two chicks and wanted to pimp them, and I was like, no, because, you know, if you're going to pimp them, you're going to have sex with them. So I'm assuming Dances with Wolves was having sex with his boys before he pimped them, right? Till Boss Lady's going to, shoot. Yeah, that's right. So, yeah, Bob Beeler was a hitman, a pimp, and a gambler. And he did gamble in prison. And he was a killer. He was a hitman. And he told me stories about it. And, you know, it's sad that he killed people like that, but it was very interesting. He was an interesting guy, and he died from his liver went out on him. And he died, and I heard the story. They sent him to Vacaville. And they told him, you know, we're going to give you a transfusion. And he told him, fuck your transfusion. I'm out of here. He was a hard old man. He was a good dude. Bob Beeler. Yeah. So I've seen a lot of guys die in there that were really good dudes. Bless their hearts. Yeah, Thompson was, well, you know, they say a pimp. You know. Yeah. Thompson's a fantasy guy. I hate to keep doing videos about him, but the things he says are not true. Like he says, oh, we control all the clerks in prison. That's bullshit. If a guy was a clerk, let's say a guy's a housing unit clerk. I could go to a housing unit clerk back in the day and give him a carton of cigarettes, which is $5.50 on a canteen, or I could give him a couple caps of weed, chapstick caps. Like, hey, I want to move over to this cell over here. And then he'd go, all right, cool. And I'd be moving over there that night. Or if I wanted a job, I could go to the job assignment clerk, and I could get a job. He makes it sound like they were controlling them dudes, and that's not the case. He was in the hole. Not only was he in SHU, they had Max B, Max A, SHU, and then they had Animal Control, AC. He was in AC. That's a unit all unto itself. Very hard to get messages in and out. He says, oh, we had the docket clerk under wraps. He was under our control. That's bullshit. You had to pay clerks to get shit done that you want. So they might be able to get a message to somebody to say, hey, I'd like to have this done, kick him down a little something, and he would do it. But they would do that for anybody. To all the real ones out there, stay blessed. This coming holidays. That's right, brother. So everything he says is bullshit. And like I said, he was only in the prison gang supposedly for about 5 years. And then he PC'd up, and he took that store of information and used it to save his own ass. And he was not the leadership he claims to be. You know. Anyway, fuck that dude and giving him traction. Filthy rat. He's not a snitch. He's a rat scurrying around. Yeah. The difference between a snitch and a rat is like the difference between a mouse and a rat. You know, fuck that guy. Anyways, prison's not, nowadays especially, prison's no place to be. You know? So take note, people, check out what's going on in Brazil. I'm going to wrap it up and go check out our new Bowser. Take a shower and get ready for tomorrow, because it's 9 o'clock. We've been on for quite a while, folks. It's been my pleasure. Thanks for rapping with us. Let's see. When I see that jump, I'll suggest. That's right, brother. You guys have a good night. Thanks for tuning in. And Ranger, thank you so much for that, brother. You have no idea how much help that is, especially in our current situation. Thank you so much. Please check out the raffle for the yard dog. And you guys have a good night. Got a couple more days to the weekend. Good night, Mountain Dew. How you doing, bro? Good night, Dennis. Good night, Wilmot. Stay blessed. All you guys. War Gypsy, thank you so much. Stay blessed, stay sucker free, and do it freaking hard. Love you too, Big Oos. Guys, have a good night. Thanks for tuning in. We love you. Get out there and do it hard. Good night, Lex. Thank you, folks.